Yeah, this isn't going in the stream archive. I don't want to get blocked in several countries because I used that song.
Danganronpa.
Either way, welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Ibuki, yes! Alright. It has cobwebs. There's no way it could stay in here for a long... No, wait, that's Hajime talking. I thought that was Nagito. It even has cobwebs. There's no way it could stay in here for a long time. Yeah, that's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time. We don't have to time to go through each and every one of them, okay? Hello, baby Bill Cipher, how are you doing? I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is that a blood stain? Huh? A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. Which means the tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Storage room tablecloth. Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on? Yep. It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Irons in the storage room. Hey, Hajime. How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. Okay, looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the old building. So how about we check Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? Yep. There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know? As I thought. You sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
What am I doing, you say? Ha!
Truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
Gundam, have you ever thought about using one of your hamsters to squeeze through that little gap? Like the little lattice fencing in front of it?
How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
I see. Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. And is it possible Fuck, I can't read. Then is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing them beneath the floor?
Yeah?
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't think of a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. You think there's a possibility there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems like you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd be one logical suspect. The person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
Well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. He did? What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey. What are you doing here? All alone in a place like this.
Yeah?
I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
what are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. What game is this? This is Danganronpa 2. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone.
Hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? When do we start talking about video games? Chiaki's account. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the possibility is greater than zero, that will suffice. I will most assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own two hands! It seems he has no intention of investigating. Yo, what's up, Fuyuhiko? What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one that got killed. So what? What did you say? Yeah, you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk. And then, just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Alright, yo. Yeah, okay, that's Kazuichi's cottage. Yep, there's Big Boy. There's Big Weld's cottage. It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so, Nagito took a deep breath. Hey, Monokuma! Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma? Hey, Monokuma! I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate. Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself, as long as I have this cloning technique. Though it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. Guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Oh yeah, the final hidden Monokuma of Chapter 1 is up here.
No.
There's an envelope on the table. Is it a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone.
So he believed this crazy letter?
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim?
He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise? Then why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us.
He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario.
Hello, your mom. How are you doing? What do you mean?
If everyone knew what was in that letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other. And at that point, there'd be no turning back.
So Byakuya tried to do something about all this by himself? Without telling anyone?
Yep.
He has a strong sense of responsibility. The only explanation I can think of.
Don't mind my profile picture. It's cool. I don't know what it is, but it's cool. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
No, this could be a prank. And it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all.
What's that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They also planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Murder threat.
Hey,
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts.
Probably.
Oh, that reminds me. You asked Mahiru for a favor earlier, right?
Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry, that's all you.
Huh?
I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts.
I see. I understand.
hey,
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikon has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now.
bye now.
I'll see you later.
He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Can I just go to the market? What's Hiyoko doing in the market? It's Nagito and Mikon. That's a... What the fuck? What's going on with my Tamagotchi? Oh yeah, that. Why are you in the market?
Mr. Ham.
To be honest, I feel sorry about the loss of Mr. Ham Hands. If that's true, she should stop calling him that. What are you doing here anyway? Did you find any clues for the case? Nope, nothing. I'm here because I have important business to do. Important business? You want to know? I ran out of snacks, so I came here to get some. Snacks? Yep, this one! My favorite gummies! There's a lot of gummies here. Snacks. Not the case, huh? But it's not just gummies, you know. Cookies, chocolates, candies, everything I like is here. I really want to eat Japanese sweets, but they're not here. Such a lousy selection. I figured she liked Japanese sweets. That seems what the ultimate traditional dancer would like. It can't be helped, but so I'll tolerate these goodies since I'm such a nice girl. No, you're fucking not. She seems to know a lot about the supermarket. Then...
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles.
Yoko might know something about the night vision goggles and self-defense kits. Yeah, right here. Survival goods. Not doing the vending machine just yet. Fuck you, I'm gonna do some gambling. Akane? Yo, how's your investigation going? Okay, I guess. How about you?
Leave it to me.
I'm moving around so I can think better. You go for a little swim, you'll surely think of something. Don't you think so? Oh, wait, before you think you'll need some kind of clue as the first step. Is that how it is? Well, don't sweat the complicated stuff. I'm sure she doesn't plan on thinking or investigating. One of the squeakers. That's a knife. I swear to God, if we actually end up getting the man's nut, I'm gonna... So the man's nut is an item that activates a secret event in Chapter 2, and even if I end up getting that item, I'm not using it. Oh, there's an item Nagito likes. Oh, there it is. That's the man's nut. Mineral water. Drawn from the ocean depths and rigorously purified. The ideal for a modern on-the-go public unsatisfied with tap water. I'm actually drinking some spring water right now. Nice Poland spring water. Sweet bun bag. Filled with a variety of sweet breads, including melon and peanut butter flavors. The bag has a logo of Hansel and Gretel. That's probably that might be a parody of a Japanese brand of bread or something. I have no idea. Viva Ice. This strawberry flavor shaved ice treat comes with a spoon containing lottery numbers. If your numbers win, you receive more shaved ice. Earring of Crushed Evil. An earring created by the legendary home tutor, crafted from the silver and gold into the shape of a wing. The gold is said to increase luck, while the silver is said to accumulate luck. Silver and gold. Silver and gold. Silver ring. A ring made from the purest silver with a natural pink tourmaline set into it. If you need to get a present for someone and have no ideas, get them this. Jabayan jewelry, I think it says. A pendant designed with a coconut tree motif. There's a custom on Jabberwock Island in which parents give this to their children so they can one day pass it down to their kids. Ubiquitous handbook. A perfectly designed handbook for documenting various events that occur throughout the day. It comes with a pen that can easily be stored inside. Hang on a second. Just 1 minute. I'm pretty sure that's like a reference to something. Black Rabbit Picture Book. An introductory book for pulling various cons. The cover has a black rabbit on it to avoid attention. Apparently there is a white rabbit and a red rabbit version of this book as well. The sweet bun bag is a reference to the character Yuto Kamishiro from the Danganronpa novel Danganronpa Zero. Yuto is always noted eating buns, and the present is exactly like the one he carries in his illustration art. Oh, damn! Thank you, Danganronpa Wiki. The Viva Ice is a reference to Viva All, a brand of ice cream pop. Okay. The Earring of Crushed Evil is a reference to Japanese manga series Dragon Quest Daiboken. The earrings were created by a character named Avon D. Zinyor III. Oh yeah, the cloth wrap basket. The cloth wrap backpack is a reference to long-running Japanese manga and anime series Doraemon. Specifically the main character Doraemon and his secret tool time-wrapping cloth, which allows him to travel back in time. Okay, that makes sense. The Black Rabbit Picture Book is a subtle reference to Celestia Ludenberg from Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. The rabbit on the cover appears as a stuffed toy in her dorm room. The present is also a reference to the Japanese manga series Kurosagi. Gotcha. Let's see. What else do we got? Kokeshi Dynamo. Flip the switch on the bottom to set the doll shaking. Apparently it's a kid's toy, but I don't really get the point of it. That's from the first one. Marine snow. This floating snow-like substance displays a fantastic beauty. It's actually a collection of plankton corpses. Collapsible fishing rod. I see it. I see it. Yeah, the American clacker is a reference to the weapons Joseph Joestar uses in the Japanese franchise JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, I've never seen JoJo. A fishing rod designed so you can enjoy fishing anytime, anywhere. It becomes the size of a ballpoint pen when you collapse it, allowing you to carry it with you freely. Hey, can I get one of those? Let's see. The 1000 cherry blossoms present is a reference to famous anime and manga Bleach. Specifically a character named Byakuya Kuchiki. His name is pronounced the same as his Bankai Senbonzakura. Okay. The seven-branched sword is a reference to the Susaya no Nachi from Final Fantasy II. The clay doll is an enemy called a Hiniwa, where the weapon can be dropped upon its defeat. The number of uses it's already maxed out is a reference to Final Fantasy only having a limited number of uses before breaking. I don't remember this. It must have been something from the older ones. Mukuro's knife. A knife with the Hope's Peak Academy crest on it. The blade is too rusted to use. Dull kitchen knife. A kitchen knife that's useless for cutting. A first-rate cook will never use this knife. A cult photo frame. A picture frame that automatically converts digital photographs into ghostly photos. Man's nut. A huge nut that can't be found in nature. It's said to exist within a man's heart. It's said that consuming this will increase your power to pursue romance. Let's see. Mukuro's knife is a reference to the knife used by Junko Enoshima in Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc when she attempted to frame Makoto Naegi and Kyoko Kirigiri for Mukuro Ikusaba's murder. The name of the girl with the bear hairpin is a reference to the famous oil painting Girl with a Pearl Earring, and the present is a portrait of Junko Enoshima. Yeah, I figured that. I figured that one out. Yeah. Wait, didn't we have something else? Skullhead Mask. The Skullhead Mask is a reference to the terrorist group in the video game Time Travelers. This reference seems to be because Time Travelers included a Monokuma doll in their game. Oh, that's nice. The Summer Festival tree is a reference to Summer Festival Natsu Matsuri, the first album of Japanese all-girl pop rock band Whiteberry. Huh. Oh damn, there are a lot of references happening. What's it gonna be? No, you didn't miss anything. I was just looking at the presents that we got. Alright. What'd you hatch into? Snake Emmy? The fuck are you? Oh yeah, brightly colored jeans. I think that was listed on here. The brightly colored jeans present is a reference to Tayo Nihiro, a very famous and long-running detective drama. Gotcha. A lot of this is a reference to, like, Japanese shows that I have no idea. What? Snake Emmy. I think I have to trust in that. Yeah, have a ubiquitous handbook, dear friend. I don't like that its tongue becomes a heart. I do like it when it's coiled up, though. I think it's cute. Even though I myself find snakes to be terrifying in person. Is what the Usami pet, like, the form that it's in, is it determined by, like, the hope meter or something? Because I have no idea. Alright, time to finish this investigation up. And then move on to the class trial. What the hell? What the hell was that loud voice just now? Is that toilet paper stuck to your ass? I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn! I have no intention of losing anymore! Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone. Not even to my past self! That sounds cool and all, but what the hell are you talking about? What? I don't know who's behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. However, you think I'd be angered by something like that? You've underestimated all my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of the true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation and always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so what you're saying is that the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout?
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long it lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Nekomaru's account. If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy in Byakuya's body, and I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. I feel so bad for you, Mikan. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry, talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. I'm sorry. Still around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice picker and all. Mikan's autopsy results.
Hey,
Hey, you're here. What the hell? Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure.
hey,
Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos that I took before the blackout, I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? That's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? If the cord extending from the desk lamp where Byakuya was killed, that means...
hey.
So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I had the feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. Yay! I have to leave for a tiny little bit. That's okay, Ibuki. You can do whatever you want.
Alrighty, guys. It's finally time. That's right. It's time for the long-awaited class trial.
Yeah, he sounds like Mickey Mouse in this game.
Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock.
La 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 la.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon.
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face. At the central island? It's Mount Rushmore, but with Monokuma. Eat your heart out, South Dakota.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get here? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You were right.
Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead! Byakuya, 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 Byakuya! What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. Oh, I know, they probably ran away.
No way!
Oh, hell! Oh, hell no! Hang on a second, I need to pull up the oh, hell no lady. There's no way I'd let them escape. You know. All right, I got it. I think I got it. I love when Monokuma just went,
Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
oh god, I feel like watching classic Smosh again. Look! I dragged this one back over here! I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey, come on now.
If you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey,
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Mahiru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam. I am right here. Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? It seems you noticed it too. I love Gundam so much. He's awesome. If I did, then I'm right. All right. Now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. Please wait a second. My, Monami. What are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. So I shall allow you your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we get there? Thank you for the follow. Adam Sandler himself, thank you for the follow. I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Hang on a second, I'm gonna get another drink. I ran out of water. couple there. Ah. Alright. Thought I'd get myself some caffeine in my system. Hey, listen to this. Yeah, baby. That's the stuff. This is what dreams are made of right here. He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? Yo, where is he? Where is she? Where is she? There she is on the far left. I gotta talk to Mikon. I gotta check in on everybody, make sure they're okay. This is definitely strange. Why is this happening? Why do we have to find the killer? I feel so fucking bad for Mikon. Mikon's fucking traumatized and they're making her go through this. Yo, soda. I got some soda myself. Damn it, I don't want to go. Is there any way I can run away from this? That was my best Kazuichi Soda impression. Name's Kazuichi Soda. I'm the ultimate mechanic. I can throw wrenches at people. Like those moles from Mario 3. It was amazing. Thank you. I'm not as good as Kyle Hebert did with his voice. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everybody please get down. Imagine like Nagito gets his foot crushed by it. Well, that's just my luck, I guess. Something came out? Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Makasi is trembling with fear. Crimson Steel Elephant, that's gonna be my nickname now. That's totally suspicious. Oh, forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way.
There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid.
Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you really are a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yeah?
If we're at a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. I think you should start voice act. That is my dream job. Like, I've actually been taking Joe Zija. He has voice acting tutorials and shit, and I've been trying to do them. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. And each of us entered Monokuma Rock. La, la 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 la. I remember when Rock was young. Me and Monami had so much fun. I can't sing in Monokuma's voice at all. I can't sing in that. It's too high pitched.
This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases.
However,
If he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. That's what she said. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. It's really sad that out of all 16 of the characters in this game, only 5 end up living. Actually, I think it's implied in the Danganronpa 3 anime that everybody survives the events of 2. But, I don't know. I haven't finished watching it yet. I think I got to episode 2 of the Despair arc, and then I was like, I'll watch it again someday. What would Gundam sound like if he sang, though? I don't know, I don't know, like, Steven Tyler? The lead singer of Aerosmith? AI covers? No. No, I'm not doing those. I used to actually make AI covers before one of my friends was like, dude, you're stealing Markiplier's voice and making him sing the fucking song from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. This isn't right. And I was like, okay, I'll stop. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator doors slowly opened. I'm a man.
Welcome!
Hello! This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. Alright, so pick your fate. Birthright, conquest, or revelation. Don't choose revelation, it sucks.
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty-looking place like this. Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole!
Complain all you like, but I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
It looks like everyone knows. Even if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked toward the seats we'd been assigned.
Oh, by the way, all the platforms have glue on them. You can't get off even if you tried.
Just as the seats we've been assigned. From now on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya.
I put the Craggle on all those platforms.
Thanks to the fucking Lego movie, I keep calling Crazy Glue Craggle. Why can't they move? They're just PNGs. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami. My name is Byakuya Togami. I have died. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. You sound just like him. I get that way too fucking much.
I'm glad everybody likes Byakuya Togami. A guy like him got murdered. Hey guys, look, it's the Persona 5 all-out attack.
Looking cool, Joker!
The person who did it is one of us? Ibuki! Ibuki looks like she... I don't know, I've never played Ace Attorney, but every time I see it, I think that Ibuki's just shouting objection. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true... we need to find out, by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There is no way to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Didn't she talk about Ace... Ibuki actually does reference Ace Attorney in the second class trial, if I remember correctly. I've also never played Ace Attorney. All my friends fucking love it. Specifically Maya Fey and that one magician lady, but yeah. Other than that, I've heard it's a very fun series. And wait, I have an emulator. I have an emulator on my iPhone. I can just play it there. People ship Togami and Naegi. Yeah, I do know that. Yeah, I'm a little familiar with some of the ships in this game. People actually ship Ibuki and Kazuichi, which I think is really nice. Kazuichi needs some love. And if it's from Best Girl, I'm all for it. Byakuya Togami was killed. The blue hue of our vacation is now a crimson red. Is the killer really one of us? Or is it someone else? The class trial starts now. A tentative influence, ambidextrousness, fine sword. I got enough for all of them. Oh yeah, by the way, I will only be doing the first half of the class trial in this game because class trials in this game are a lot longer. Like, there's a little interlude that'll happen, and during the next half, I keep saying Usami, Monami will actually give like a recap of what's happened. And I'll probably continue it on Friday because tomorrow I actually do plan to play a game for both the same game for both the morning and afternoon stream. And that game specifically is Grand Theft Auto Vice City, but all that said, trial, all rise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
I love how Monami's just tied up.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Hang on a sec. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit so we can hear the voices a little better.
no doubt that the Blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate monotony, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that. But ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, no. Thinking about if is a waste of time. If is good. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress through the class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after another, without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within their statements. That means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of truth bullets during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle and then fire with the X button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and then choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Now that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Press the plus button during arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Knife, bloodstain under the table, gaps in the floorboard.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why?
Okay.
Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
Okay, yeah, this one's easy. It's bloodstained under the table. What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya in a place like
His body was underneath the very back.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved. No, that's wrong. No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why?
Soda!
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table.
Yeah, try to remember what the shape Augustus Gloop's fucking body was.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
Aw, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Shut up, you stupid child.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body,
Why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
Under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Yep. You get blasted by Patrick's sights just now.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was? Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he died under the table.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably what Byakuya was doing during the party. Nope, we're not showing that. I don't know. God damn it. Oh yeah, the murder threat, I think. This.
Crap!
Shit. I actually don't remember. I'm not good with this. I'm not good with this. Night vision goggles? God damn it. I'm getting ratioed by Mikon. The knife?
I can prove it with
Oh, it's the knife.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am a murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there will be only one lie or contradiction in a debate at a time. This means there will also be false weak points. If you try to shoot a false spot with a bullet, you not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you also lower your trust with everyone and your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail, so please be extra careful. You have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the R button, you can progress the argument slowly. Yeah, it's the thingy. Yep, there are dogs. Knife, bloodstain on the table, gaps in floorboard, AC timer, night vision goggles.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Hansen must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Had a feeling.
No, that's wrong.
Tell him, Johnny Young Bosch.
No, Byakuya Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
If he was using those night vision goggles we found under the table, he could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Fuck off, my hero.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will engage in a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. Hang on a second, I have some... I just grabbed some leftovers. In this mode, you will have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew toward their advantage. The bottom right-hand corner of your screen, the number that it shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss. So please be very careful. Yeah, you cannot cut weak spots. Oh yeah. If you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's mark. What's a truth blade? That's what I was called in high school. I'm sorry, it appears that there's been a delay in contacting you. What? Soda looks like April O'Neil. Isn't that the girl from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. Yeah, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Okay. Knife, duralumin case, irons in storage room.
If you just use common sense.
Fuck.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it. Damn it!
How do I...
Just use... The killer obviously used those... That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planted. The killer brought them to the crime scene. Because if they use night vision goggles.
Fuck, God damn it.
Then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planted again. The killer brought them to the crime scene. Because then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planted. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Son of a bitch.
Because then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality. So those goggles were planted again. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
God, how do I do this shit again?
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planted. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Found a hole in your argument.
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's what happened. So those goggles goggles were planted and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Yeah, this was a lot easier in the mobile version of the game, which is how I originally played. Sweet mother of Christ.
Because then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Do I need to cut them oh, I have to cut them a certain way.
Because if they use night vision goggles,
I'm such a fucking
then they
idiot.
could have killed Byakuya even in reality. So those goggles were planned. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? What was that noise?
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in reality. That's so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Kotodama?
Because if they use night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya
Oh.
in the dark.
I gotta do that to get the one. I think I get it.
I mean, in reality, that's what happened.
Son of a...
So those goggles were planned in it. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Okay. That took longer than it needed to.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, we found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Get fucked.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Same, I mean, what?
You totally mean that in a perverted way.
Actually, yes, I am quite looking forward to what is planned this evening. It's leftover night, thank God. No, that's not possible. The knife was in the dining hall before the party even started. I should be able to prove it. Tonight's main dish. Duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Duct tape.
Ever seen the Mythbusters episode where they go on a deserted island with nothing but duct tape?
They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
These what these games are like? Yeah. It's solving murders.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well. It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
No, it seems perfectly in line. I know I had to get body checks before. Hang on a second, I'm gonna do something. There we go. Sorry guys, I'm washing my hands.
He probably knew someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
No. No, he's not. He's not Sauron.
You think so too, right, Hajime?
That's right. Byakuya probably knew that there was a possibility a murder would occur.
I can prove it with this. Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. So we back in the mine, got our pickaxes swinging from side to side.
Hey, the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like the threatening letter someone sent for him. So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Punishment time!
Those are still lies.
Doesn't matter who wrote it.
So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. You mean?
The Scarlet Letter? By Nathaniel Hawthorne?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. A strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
You should have told us you received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone? I see. Strong sense of responsibility as our leader meets his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
The noise?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe that.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. they wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Could you imagine putting on night vision goggles before, like, during the day?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this, glowing paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? The painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for two glasses wearers? I am not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Peko's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
By tripping the breaker directly from the office, Pekka was the one who caused the blackout. Is that really what happened? After this debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. Shooting agree spots with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that one person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, fire the truth bullets that prove the person's testimony is correct. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, thank you. I didn't play V3 either, so no spoils on that, please. When your truth bullets merge with their weaknesses, they will eventually sound agreement. Isn't it a little hot in here? Yeah, Ibuki's in the room. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on whatever's being debated. Chad, I'm kidding about that Ibuki joke, by the way. Thank you for the follow, EXE. Well then, good luck and have fun. Finally, this song again, yes. Teru's account, Chiaki's account, Nekomaru's account.
Since Peko was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
No, I think Peko was telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you are so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit.
I don't want to think about that, Nekomaru, please.
there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
I don't want to.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
Can we stop talking about this, Nekamaru?
I said it's fine.
But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
Hey, how did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Teru, keep it in your pants.
Seriously, stop it. But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pecco's stomachache was a coincidence, or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Yeah, I think Party Dishes is the one for here.
Did you read anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird.
How could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it. No, that's wrong.
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pecco wasn't the only one who ate that food. The Kane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Kane would have had stomach issues as well. I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
I apologize for causing a scene. Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Bitch.
Is this bickering?
No.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout. Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Wow.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then the blackout itself is what's really important. We need to make it clear how that blackout occurred. In our irons and storage room. Irons and storage room. That's my
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you in the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
Probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with line transmitters.
Fuck.
Crap!
Who tripped the breaker? If you can't answer that, did they throw a stone?
Maybe they used a remote control.
Probably messed. It does not have to be the. They may have tampered with the power.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
There we go.
I agree with that. It's just as Mayu said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally. Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout. And you found them right after the blackout. The irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah. It seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Stupid fool!
I will punch you!
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Should I drop and give you 20? AC
The
10.
irons in the storage room caused them for the killer to turn the irons. You're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who, when the blackout occurred, can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to get the iron, and the killer had to go and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said? But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause, if the irons caused the black.
Allow me to cut through those words.
I'm cutting through them like a hot butter through knife.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham died around that time too.
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see. I understand. Indubitably.
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout. Indubitably.
Miss Sonia, not you too.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monotuna about it. Dun dun dun. Is she right? Such a hateful bear. You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet! I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. So, if I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time. Maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible.
No, sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find him.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Huh?
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that. What are you feeling with flying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress. Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, this is the truth. Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. That might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you. Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is. I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Keep crying, baby!
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
God hated him?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
What's wrong? I think...
Did you say something?
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain the knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I thought. This diagram is the clue. Who the killer is and now how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in this diagram. First, we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Here! Someone must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course, there's no way they used the desk lamp's light. The killer actually used the power cord.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
I wasn't paying attention to who died. It was Byakuya. Well, fat Byakuya because he let himself go and discovered McDonald's.
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right?
I decided to start a mukbang YouTube channel.
By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Hiyoko Sayanji, I'm looking at you. I'm just kidding. It's Tumblr's sexy man over here.
You're the only one! Nagito, it was you, wasn't it?
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
That's just a coincidence.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Nagito's chance to hide the knife under the table was when he was cleaning.
I see! Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
I'm gonna draw some straws. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I actually drew Nagito last night. I drew Nagito last night based on the portrait of Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1 when he's on the title screen with the fishbone in his mouth. Post-editing Unikitty, when you eventually get to this part of editing, show it on screen right here.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Naughty Toe. Thank you for the follow, Tamaki Suo's #1 supporter.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our bar and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya. Nagito, say something.
Here's your Tumblr sexy man, everybody.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! Ah, how wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along. I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Now, in Chapter 5, he gets really nuts.
never expected Byakuya to have night vision copies. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, we all saw how that played out. With the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Lie? That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could have lied to you guys. I understand better than anyone else. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything.
And I'm too beautiful that 15-year-old girls write fan fictions of me on Wattpad.
I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Sounds like your average Pokemon villain.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
No, that was Ted Bundy.
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did.
Why do 15-year-old girls keep writing fan fictions of me?
Nagito had too many Skittles. I love that explanation.
I'm just having a sugar high.
There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
Have you seen mine?
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my nonsense.
I think Nagito was building a snowman.
Hajime, it doesn't have to be a snowman.
He'd be simping all over Nagito. Like, seriously, he's already taken by Sans under... Oh my fucking god, you don't... Did you... That reminds me of that one animation of it. It's that one song from Undertale with Nagito and Sans dancing to it. Like a Blender animation of it or something.
Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least somebody would be sorry for me.
The dog on the floor. Yeah, that's Piper. Piper.
Are you making fun of us?
Yes. Fuck you.
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
I love eating paper. Do you want to drink this bleach with me?
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
Reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
You ever just, take scissors and then you just cut the air with it? I used to do that all the time.
What the fuck are you talking about, Nagito?
Oh, I get it. If Echo was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to manipulate us.
Nagito writes the fanfics, guys.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Huh? What?
I am the second coming of Zeus.
I didn't mean to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know.
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
It's my hair being able to look like mashed potatoes. I believe it's the ultimate baby face. Hajime, are you gonna try and flirt? I have to see this. You're the ultimate baby face, right? Damn, bro, you got the whole squad laughing. Why the hell are you looking at me? You want to sleep with the motherfucking fishes? Calm down, Hajime. Don't say unnecessary things just to pick a fight. Nagito is the main ingredient for mashed potato. Sorry, I had to see what... Ultimate lucky student.
I see. You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
I kept this rabbit's foot in my pocket.
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty. You just relied on your luck? It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks, but I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I'm left with the red mark. It's the mark of death. Reminds me of Djibouti dubs when they were commenting over Jingle All the Way. Okay, one of these balls has a skull and bones. That person dies. Let's go, people! Thank you for the follow, Lele.
I wasn't lucky, but it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty, just like I wanted.
I also really want to go to Ireland. Nagito's neck looks so biteable. What? Excuse me, I need to put on my truth-telling glasses, because I can't even begin to see the amount of bullshit coming from the chat.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore.
As the children say, what the Sigma? Yes.
Importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Why does my house smell like shit?
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed, those spare brains. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter.
Nagito, quit eating Skittles, not so nice. Save some before you become queso on wheels. No, that's just if Stephen Hawking had morbid obesity. Yep, that's the dog. Nagito's neck looks like a fluffy vanilla cake and I want to bite it. God damn it. Well, I'm never eating bunt cakes ever again.
That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
I am the danger.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this cycle.
Please, Monokuma! Honey, wait!
Huh? The fuck?
How should I put this?
The fact that you also voice Tharia from Fire Emblem Awakening is pretty nuts.
What do you say? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange. If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Did you guys hear something? It's very weird. There's dialogue on the screen, but nobody said it.
I'm sorry. For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
We know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets, is it still the A button? That's all I want to know. No.
Damn, Hajime. I've never been so humiliated in all my life.
Yeah, Mikan's autopsy results, I think.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya. No, that's wrong.
Yes, I am playing it real time.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Nikon? The hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
based on the entry on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse.
Fuyuhiko, that's mean.
Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Nikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
Eat some hair gel.
Hey, don't blame me. Nikon's the one who said it.
Sorry.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Who knows?
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? Oh, if you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Hey, Ibuki gets a pass.
Whose life is at stake?
Seriously, how long is it going to take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark. No matter how hard you think about it, the truth is beyond your sight.
Bro, just drink a potion of night vision.
Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me? No, that's not it. Not it.
Truth is beyond our sight. No, that can't be it. There should be some way to find out what happened in the dark. Ibuki's account.
I can prove it with this. Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, real?
I'm like so surprised.
You were the one who told me, remember? Why everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Lies! You fucking bitch!
You cut me deep with your knife of truth.
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark,
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
it almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito.
Well, that's actually what happened.
Huh?
As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
Shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
So Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And then he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it? Well, that sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both have said at the same time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on. Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Oh, hold on. Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know. You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth.
What other words bring so much despair?
I can think of a certain last name that starts with an H.
But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward.
Thank you for the follow, Michael Sarah.
Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy the Nagito I knew before? There's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. But this whole time I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. It's as simple as that. But now's not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer, by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here.
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the killer right, who guessed the right killer will have their save data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Hang on a second, who just followed me? Leesky Baby, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Artsy Alex. Of course, for those of you who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
Now then, What are you gonna do?
Thank you for the follow. Magic on pause. A button. Continue. 0. Guess the killer challenge. Hang on a sec. I have a PS3 controller in the basement. I can just do the guess the killer challenge. Just kidding. You can't make a choice. There's no way you'd be able to guess who the killer is. I've played this game before, Monokuma.
And of course, there's no $10 million either.
Did you see what Magic on pause? What did they say? Thank you for the follow, a very funny guy. What did they say? Hang on.
You're so evil.
Hang on. God damn it. Where is it? Where? Bruh. Oh, shit. Well. Color me purple. That's a chat message if I ever saw one. That's, Magic on pause. Let's not say that, maybe. I'm not gonna mute you, but I'm just gonna give you a warning, okay? Just, that's a no-no. But if you do that again, I will mute you. That's how this is gonna work. I'll mute them. Now I'm gonna give them a chance, and if they blow that chance, that's gonna be it. Thank you for the follow, Max. Yeah, but let's just not send messages like that, chat. I don't know if they're still here. I'm just gonna say this, chat. Anyone that's in the chat, don't go after them, like, at all. We're better than this. Like, don't slide into their DMs and like, hey, that thing you said in Unikitty's live stream, we're better people than that. But, as I was saying, I will save my progress. Not yet. That's actually going to be something for Friday. So, oh yeah, might be the only time I could advertise this, but there is a link to my Discord server in my bio. Thank you for the follow, Elena and Sammy and Janelle. So tomorrow, we are going to be playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Unfortunately, it's the definitive edition, but yeah. All right, thank you for the follow, Peanut Butter 2132. Thank you very much for that. So yeah, with all that said, thank you all so much for tuning in. Check out the Discord server through the link in my bio if you want. It's or you could just send me a DM on Discord to get access to it. For context, my Discord username is the same as my TikTok username. Thank you for the follow, Izzy. And with all that said, this has been Unikitty. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Vice City, and thank you all so much for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the follow, Mally. Peace.